Danielle, 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 the unicorn. The unicorn. I hope all is well. Today, I am going to be doing my movie review on the newest Disney Pixar's film, Onward, starring Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. My fans, you already know how I rate my films on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 as to why were you created, thought about, even brought to the movies, to a 10. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. Okay. So if you have not watched Onward, I would suggest for you not to watch my review because I always do spoilers. I cannot not do a spoiler. I have to talk about it. So if you have not seen this movie, I suggest you go watch it and then you come back and you see my review. Okay. So spoiler. So my rating that I give Onward would be, I would say, a 7.5, 8. And of course, I'm going to give my reasons why. I did enjoy Onward a lot. Basically, it's about two brothers and their father passed away. For Ian, the skinny one, for his birthday, his mother had a gift that his father left behind saying, for one day, you can see me. And Ian is like, yes, let's do it. So him and his brother go on a quest to see if they can bring their dad back to life for a day. So that's what that movie is pretty much about. But I really did enjoy it. I'll just go right into it. So like in the beginning of it, it kind of reminded me of like Lord of the Rings type of feel. Like the settings, like they had it just set back then in like mystical magical time, and it just came off as like Lord of the Rings. It definitely had that Lord of the Rings type of feel. To me, there was wizards that reminded me of Gandalf. Like there was houses that looked like Hobbiton. So it definitely brought me back to Lord of the Rings for a little bit. And then they fast forward with the magical mystical creatures just being innovative and like not having to use wizards to help them out with like electricity or fires or anything like that. They just evolved and it just faded out, like the magical stuff in general, and it just became more modern. So I do like that. With me being Danielle the unicorn, they had unicorns in there in the past, and then fast forward, unicorns are pretty much like rodents, like raccoons. Like, shoo, get away, unicorn, you know? And I think that's messed up. I think unicorns still need to be respected. But yes, so with the film, I definitely enjoyed that aspect of it. Like I said, it's about two brothers, Ian and Barley. Ian is the skinny one. Barley is the hefty one, brolic looking one. So it's more so about Ian. Ian turned 16 and, he's like, I'm 16 and I want to do better with myself. I mean, to step outside the box and be more loud and not shy and take chances and make mistakes. And so he like writes it down and, he's just doing these things because he was told that his father was a brave man. And he's like, I want to be like my dad. I want to be brave too. So, he's challenging himself, but he really didn't challenge himself. He kind of just went back in his little safe space, versus his brother Barley, which I absolutely like, love, adore, respect that brother. I liked him because he wasn't a jerk, first off. Usually older siblings are like jerks to their younger siblings in movies, but this one, he actually like loved his brother and want to see his brother do good and believe in him. You rarely see that in films. So Barley is the older brother. He's loud and he's very passionate about like the role-playing games that he likes to do. You know, I would say like WoW, the game board WoW. He's into stuff like that. And sometimes he talks a little different. And it could kind of, be a bit much for Ian to be around. So yeah, Barley, he just does a little bit too much, but he has heart and he means well. That's what it is. He definitely means well. He doesn't mean to embarrass like Ian or anything like that. He just really loves him. Like, I feel like he's in love with his little brother, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that Ian just can't take it, and Ian's a jerk for not like loving his brother for who he is, pretty much. And then you have the mom. I love the mom. She's strong. She's determined. She's motivated. She wants to, better her health. Mom is thick. She has some hips on her. That's a thick mother. And she can compete with the mother from The Incredibles, because the mother from Incredibles, she got a shape to her, but this mother in Onward, she is she's built. And not too many animated films show mothers with shapes, so it was nice to see that they put some type of sass and like a good look on the mom. And she was working out to maintain that figure. And she's strong. I think I mentioned that already. She was wrestling one of her sons. I was like, go girl. But yes, I love the mom too. Um, and then they have like a pet dragon, and the dragon is super hyper. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could not live with this dragon. It's doing too much. So yes, so he's 16, and he gets the gift his mom brought down from the attic, and it's a gift from his father. And his father, with the gift his father left behind, like a directions with a staff that's like, here, you use this staff to bring me back for a whole day, son. And it was Ian, Barley, and the mom, and they're like, yes, let's do this now. So, you know, uh, Ian, he's saying a spell, and like they tried to work it for a couple of hours, and it just didn't work. Everyone gave up and like just went their separate ways. And then like I guess Ian had to find within himself something that and then he tried again, and his dad was slowly being made up from the feet up, and the crystal that was attached to the staff, it just broke. So it broke, and with that being said, only half of his body is just made, and it's like that throughout the rest of the movie. I thought it was cute because like his dad would just like tap and walk around, and I just thought that was cute. And then he told Barley, and then Barley, he has like a game board that is actual stuff that happened before they were born that he said that they can use to bring their dad back. So Ian's like, okay. So they go on a quest, and they have to go see the Manticore, which is a big lion, scorpion, dragon woman, and she like has her own restaurant now, which is, it kind of reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese, but yeah, something like that. So they run into her, and they're like, well, you have a map that we need to help my dad and stuff, and they stole the map from her, and then they just continue the quest and everything. They run into like a motorcycle gang of like fairies, pixies or something, and they're so small but yet so angry. They were just so angry. Like, why are you so angry, little people? They were just ready to fight all the time. So they ran into them, and then they went on the highway with like car chase and stuff. Um, but yeah, this, like, there was always something going on in the film, like multiple things like happening in the film back to back. And like even the mom, like she had her own little journey. Like her son left a note saying, I'm going, I'll be gone, but I'll be back with a surprise. And she's like, oh no, they went to try to get their dad to come back to life. And then like she had found out that they went over to the Manticore's restaurant. She met up with the Manticore. The Manticore is like, we got to go get your boys or they're going to die. If they get that crystal to bring their dad back to life, an evil spirit is going to come and like destroy the world. So the mom and the Manticore are like on their own journey. Oh, I forgot to mention the mom, she has like a boyfriend or a new husband. I don't know. But he is like half horse, half whatever. And he's part of like he's like a sheriff and stuff. And like that's another thing. Like a typical stepdad that's kind of like clumsy. He's like a klutz, but the mom still loves him. And you have the kids that's not his and they just disregard what he says. So that's another reason why I couldn't give it like a 9, 10, because that was typical too. They could have just been friends. I wish they would have just had that happen because they didn't even look good together, like in a relationship. He could have just been a sheriff that just had a major crush on the mom and would just do anything for her. So that's how I feel about that whole relationship thing with the mother and the sheriff dad boyfriend guy. I don't know. They're still during their journey. Within their journey, it was more like heart to heart stuff. Like Barley, he felt some type of way with Ian and how Ian like felt about him and stuff. And at the end of the day, like Ian realized that his big brother was the one that like taught him everything, because the dad was gone when Ian was born. So they like show flashbacks of Barley teaching him how to ride a bike, teaching him how to swim, like all these things that a father would do. And Ian's just like, you know what? Like, I really don't need to see dad. Really don't need to see him. You probably need to see him more than I do. Because you, brother, you showed me everything. You showed me how to grow up and be a man. So yes, that's what happened. They found the crystal, and yes, there was like a magical spirit that like collected debris from buildings and everything, and it formed into be like a dragon and everything. So that was happening as the brother Barley was talking to the dad. So the dad was fully completed, and Barley and the father is talking while Ian, the mom, and the Manticore. So they all met up at the end, and they all started fighting this evil magical creature and stuff. So they were fighting, and Barley and Dad was talking, and then later you see the dad disappearing and stuff. I got teary-eyed because I don't know. Everyone loves their father, and I just like put myself in their shoes and stuff, and I know that I would have cried if I would have saw my dad and stuff like that. So that's one reason why I had got teary-eyed with the film. But yes, the movie, like, it was decent. It was safe, like I said. Nothing too crazy. I definitely enjoyed the magical, mythical side of it. Like, it was nice to see, like, trolls and goblins and fairies and stuff and unicorns. It was nice to see all of that. Like I said, it reminded me of Lord of the Rings in the beginning of the film. It had a huge Lord of the Rings type of feel to it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to mention. I can't think of anything else. The movie was good, and I suggest for you to watch it. It was a cute film. I'm gonna try and watch some more movies. I forgot what comes out this week, but my goal is to watch something else. But yes, Onward, I give it a 7.5/8. 8. And that is my review for Onward. If you watched it, leave a comment below and let me know how you felt about the film. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, share, tell people about me. I love doing movie reviews. I just really haven't had the time. Like, my job is very busy nowadays. I can't make them like I used to, but I still love to produce the content when I can. So you caught me on a good day to make a film and show you all. So it's good to see you all, and thank you for watching, and you take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.